Hello folks, welcome to Variable Kitchen. I'm Corvin, and today we're going to be making my world famous, that's right, world famous CorvinBurgers. Which world, I don't know, but they are world famous. So to get started, we're going to run through our stuff. Of course, we're going to have hamburger buns. Everybody loves hamburger buns. The onion that we didn't forget this time. Some nice frozen pre-spiced CorvinBurgers. Jimmy and I do up these way ahead of time, so we have a whole bunch of them on hand, so whenever we feel like having burgers, we just grab one out of the freezer. And doesn't that look good? Look how nice and red that is. We use my world famous steak rub that I make myself, which when I say make myself, I take a bunch of spices and just mix them all together into a big batch, and you can look that up on our blog, as well as the thing about the forgotten onion. Now I'm going to make up my burger sauce that I cooked the burgers in. This is also on our blog. You can read this and get the list of ingredients, but we'll go over it again for you. And we're going to start off with some Italian dressing. It's Italian, not Italian, because you're not from Italy. Just a cheap, plain yellow mustard, steak sauce, cheap stuff. Steak sauce on a burger? Why, yes, because it's not chopped ham, it's chopped steak. Remember that commercial? Anybody? No? Alright. Worcestershire sauce, always. And of course, a little bit of chipotle pepper in there. So first, we're going to do us up an onion. So, I don't know about you all. I like really, 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 really tiny onions, because while I love the taste of onion, I hate the consistency or the texture of it. I don't like crunchy stuff in my food. Boom! Peeled onion. I don't like that. I don't like the texture of onions. I think they're gross. I love the flavor, but something about the feel in my mouth makes me want to throw up. So I cut mine up real nice and tiny. And also that releases more flavor because it gives you more surface area. About that many.
About.
I don't measure things. I keep talking about that on the blog. If you read the blog, if you would go read the blog like we've asked you to, welcome to OCD Kitchen, where we've got to have every last little bit in the bowl there. Alright, sauce time. Yes. This bowl's actually kind of small for what I'm going to start with the Italian dressing. And, put in about that much.
You're going to need a bigger bowl.
That looks pretty good. Barbecue sauce. I knew I was forgetting something. And I don't have any in here, so
I'll get it.
Cut, and I'll be right back.
I'm getting it.
Oh, well, our lovely assistant Jimmy is getting the barbecue sauce. So in the meantime, throw in some steak sauce.
Steak.
And, good healthy glob of it. Thank you, lovely assistant Jimmy. Oh well, there's always something that you forget. If it isn't onions, it's barbecue sauce. So we're going to throw in a nice healthy glob of barbecue sauce. A little bit of Worcestershire. A little bit of mustard. Just a little bit though. Too much mustard makes things uncomfortable and awkward. A little bit of the chipotle. Lovely. I'm just going to go ahead and mix this up over the pan. So if I do spill something like that, then it goes in the pan. Probably could have used a bigger bowl. Mix it up to a nice, where it's all kind of the same kind of reddish brown color.
Just like our footage.
Just like our footage. And, I throw a little bit down in the bottom of the pan for each burger to sit upon. Oh, this is good. Got some on my fingers. Delicious. Got a nice bed of sauce going on in here. And now we're going to put these burgers down. Oh! Now, these are frozen. You can see that these are frozen. A lot of people are like, oh, you got to thaw your burgers out before you put them in the pan. No, you don't. They'll thaw in the pan. Now we're just going to take this stuff. We're going to throw the rest of it in nice even scoops on top. That looked good. This is a tried and true recipe. I've even had skeptics go, oh, that is good. Although there's that one person that said, I can't even taste the meat.
That was because of your spices. They're too spicy for them.
Put the lid on the pan.
Burn them.
And then we're going to turn the burner on a nice kind of low-medium heat. And just let that simmer for a while. And you want it nice and slow. Low and slow. That's the best way to do burgers. You know, you go to a restaurant and you get that fried, dried, grilled, you know, they put it on a griddle and it's just this flat, compressed thing, and they get rid of all the juices and you eat it, and the only way you can really get through it is to just like slather it with stuff. That's why they put so much shit on it, so you don't taste their crappy planned burgers. So we go low and slow, and I'm just going to let that sit for about 6 minutes, maybe 7. I don't really pay attention. I use the lid as my guide. When you see a nice, good, nice, even, thick condensation on the lid, then that means it's ready to go. So, while that's happening, we'll do something with some burger buns. Bun sequence. You can see the lid's starting to steam up because we are indeed actually doing steamed burgers, not fried burgers. And it makes a world of difference when you're doing burgers. If you're still frying burgers in a pan with no lid, shame on you. Turn on my broiler, an essential item in every kitchen. There we are.
What's that?
It's telling me to push start. I'm just going to throw them in there. I don't care. Top rack for broiler. And I'm going to let those go until they're just kind of a nice and golden brown on top. So
Now we wait.
now we wait. All right, we're back. Now we're going to pull these out of the oven because I think they're just about done. Oh, yes. And we're going to get the Darth Vader glove. Oh, yeah.
About how long was that?
Oh, that took about maybe
3 minutes.
5 minutes at the most.
Not even 5.
Yeah,
No.
3 to 5 minutes. This is like one of the best oven mitts ever.
What is it?
Yeah, it's just a welding glove is what this is for. It's for what is known as stick welding. I got this at Harbor Freight. I got a pair of these for, I want to say, around $20. And I put these handy little hoop-de-doops in them.
Hoop-de-doop.
Because they did come with a little hoop-de-doop hole.
Hoop-de-doop.
We are ready to flip. It's been 10 minutes.
Yep.
See the condensation on that lid?
Yep.
That's about where you want it. I need to get a spatula. Oh, those look great. Yeah, see, this is what should be going on. Your stuff should be all nice and sizzly. We're just going to press some of the raw blood out of there. Yeah. We're going to put that back on there. We're going to let it go for about another, I'm going to go 6 minutes. I'm going to call it 6 minutes to keep things nice and even.
Okay.
And this is one of the real key things about cooking meat is rigid timing schedules. So,
So you're going to put the timer on?
no, I'm going to look at the clock. We are about to flip some burgers again. They've gone about 10 minutes on one side starting from frozen. They've gone about exactly 6 minutes. Oh man, look at that. This is what happens to them. See, we're still getting a little bit of red goop out of them. And some of us don't like that. So we're gonna go ahead and just let them set for a couple of minutes. I can't work with that glove on. See, most of us like our burgers pretty much. Oh, that looks great.
That looks beautiful.
Okay, all right.
Cheese.
It's cheese time then. So, we're going to turn it down on low.
How low can you go?
How low can you go? We can go that low, and then it's going to be off. So we're just going to put it pointed at the thing that says low. I have no idea what the temperature is. Why are you asking me these questions? I don't know. All right, cheese on. And then, I need to get back to my lid. Get out of my way, camera person. So now we're just going to sit here and watch cheese melt. Woo! Somebody come over here and hold my buns. Yo, that's okay. We're married. You can hold my buns anytime you want.
Okay.
Unless I'm trying to sleep. Cheese cheese is not melting. I swear they are almost done. We're so close. Let's have a look. Oh yeah, we're good to go. Burgers are slippery
And messy.
and very, very messy. Yeah, that's
I
one
don't
thing.
have any spinach.
Oh, yeah, these are very drippy. So, oh, you saw that there. We just dripped all over the place. And then, pro tip, is that camera still on?
Yes.
Pro tip, take this off the hot burner, move it to a different place where it's not going to sit there and boil and burn. That's it. Lovely, delicious looking Corvin burgers. They always come out nice and juicy, and
So juicy.
and that's what you want. Dry burgers are a thing of the past. We are not cavemen anymore. I hope you enjoyed this edition of Variable Kitchen. Go check out our blog at what's the blog site?
VariableKitchen.com.
VariableKitchen.com, and look us up on Facebook as well.
Instagram.
That's right. We have an Instagram page.
Let's stop recording and eat.
All right, let's eat. Is that flavorful or what?
It is full of flavor!